Welcome to another YouTube from us.
And another month while we're at it, eh, Dan?
A whole new month. I nearly burst into song there.
We got
we
through.
went all Disney in a minute.
We got through all the ghouls and all the skeletons of October, didn't we?
The best Halloween decoration I've seen in the last few days, though, is a skeleton carrying an empty KFC bucket.
Yes.
And in front of that, a skeleton of a chicken.
Very creative, I must say.
Absolutely hilarious.
Did you get any trick or treat? I didn't get any.
I didn't get any.
Did you?
No.
No, none.
No, I didn't get any. Something to do with the sign that I put up and painted with profanity on it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But hey, new month. We're washing away Halloween. We're now preparing for.
We're putting Halloween in a rocket,
Yep.
lighting it up, and sending it to Parliament.
And please, can you tell everyone, Dan, what this new month entails?
Honestly, if Guy Fawkes is going to come back, now's the time.
I'd vote for him.
So, today, let's quickly recap on where we've been the last.
You love a recap, don't you, Dan?
We've got to have recaps because it's all about the build-up.
Yeah, it's all about the
the
build-up.
suspension. Besides, you're in no hurry. You've got no life.
No,
so
no.
we've had Jazz Hands January.
Just do that again.
Oh boy! Sorry, carry on. I'm producer man Steve, by the way.
Yeah, producer man Steve is with us for how long did you say that?
Not long, I hope. 2 weeks, I think. Forgotten February.
Yes.
Got any smart cracks to crack there, Steve?
No, you just mentioned the best month, so I'll let you carry on.
Okay.
Birthday month.
Magic March.
I'll throw Magic Mike.
Of course you do. All Animated April.
Yep, that's your favourite month.
It's mine. Don't you dare touch it.
Well, it's your birthday, so.
Mythical May.
My favourite month.
You can make fun of that one.
No need.
No, not
we
going to, okay.
all we talked about was Lord of the Rings, and
Exactly.
you're not going to touch that, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I do all the time.
Oh, I bet you do.
You look at his face as soon as I mention it. He hates it. He absolutely hates it. I found a better film than Lord of the Rings. Look at him lock up. Look at him lock up. Look at him!
I'm going to slap you in the mouth with my dick.
Okay then, just Tommy June.
I should have saved that comment for the next month.
Here we go, Jugs July.
All that raunchiness and seediness. But please don't insult Lord of the Rings again, my friend. Please.
And this one, which also had loads of Lord of the Rings films in it, Aquatic August.
Did it?
There's a little bit of water you see in the Lord of the Rings.
Well, yeah. I mean, water.
Sequel September, again Lord of the Rings again, because they had a sequel.
They did.
Yeah.
They had 2 sequels.
Oh So Scary October, which according to Sky Cinema, Lord of the Rings is a Halloween movie. They put it on the Halloween channel, I meant to tell you.
It's an everything movie, because they're perfect.
Well, literally, it was on Easter. They put it in Halloween. So it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, and the boo!
Yep.
And welcome to Native Month November.
Native Month November.
Also known as Movember
Yeah.
and No Nut November.
And no Nickelback November. But I failed that one.
No Nickelback November.
No, I failed that one.
Ah.
Animals came on in my radio this morning, so
Nice.
you know.
I had Photograph yesterday.
Oh.
So there we go. Anyway.
Someday we'll get there.
Oh, hey, Tony!
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay, anyway. What have we got for us?
So, I'm going to kick this month off with a film that's actually Irish.
Put that down.
It is down.
No, it ain't. Put it down. Keep an eye on him.
Oh,
Carry
well.
on.
Don't worry. I'm not worried about him. I'm not the one who needs to be worried about him. Anyway, so I'm starting the month off with an Irish film, Dan, because I figured Ireland, United Kingdom, it's all connected. I figured, and this is a film I really did want to talk about.
Connected at the time of recording.
Yes,
Because
yeah. For all we know, this could change, man.
It could change tomorrow.
Yes, it very well could.
It could be part of Spain tomorrow.
This is going to be a film that was actually my favourite film of 2022, or a runner-up for my favourite, anyway, 2022. So that is called The Banshees of Inisherin. And
Yeah, this one was not fun to spell.
it wasn't. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't. But it was fun to review. I figured I would review the film that I believe should have won Best Picture at the Oscars for that year. Nothing Against Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is also a good film.
Okay. Yes.
but I just prefer this film and the profound themes that come with it on life, friendship, and what really matters. The premise is simple. This is probably a premise you could relate to, Dan. It's about an Irish everyman whose best friend suddenly wakes up one day and doesn't want to be friends with him anymore for no reason whatsoever other than wanting to focus on writing music, which is the stuff that matters in his life.
It sounds like my plan for Wednesday morning. To be
Pretty
honest.
much, yeah. When you drop us like a hot brick just to go and do your DJing, I very much enjoy the themes of relationships in this film and how one is always better at being able to let go than the other if it comes to an end. Colin Farrell's brilliant portrayal as Porrick demonstrates this well, as he is the friend who struggles to come to terms with the absence of his best friend. His eagerness to win back his friend is ultimately his downfall, as he begins to go to harsh lengths, shall we say, to try and win him back. Yeah. I mean, me and producer man Steve went to see this at the cinema, and we both saw absolutely eye to eye on the quality of the film.
Which is rare, I must point out.
No, it's more common than you might think, to be honest. Me and him have a lot more in common, I'm afraid, Dan, than you. Anyway,
well, when it comes to movies, yes.
Only when it comes to movies, yeah. But
when it comes to drinking water,
no,
we've beaten you on that.
Oh, but eating pizza, me and him, we're 2 for 2 on that one, man.
And healthy food.
I'll tell you one thing the three of us agree on.
Wallace and Gromit.
Wallace and Gromit.
Well, I was going to say Codfellas, but yeah, Wallace and Gromit.
Codfellas as well.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
But yeah, Colin Farrell's character is a great example of how people grow too comfortable with their current state of life and will miss opportunities of change if they stick with the same boring routine. Sound familiar? Because it certainly does to me.
Been there,
yeah, it certainly does to me.
It's funny enough, that's the events of the last 3 weeks for me.
Pretty much, yeah. In opposition to this, you have Colm, brilliantly portrayed by Brendan Gleeson, who appears to have had an epiphany at the start of the film, where he realises he isn't getting any younger and has decided to drop the dull aspects of his life to focus on his passion project of music.
Uncomfortably familiar with
Porrick is, of course, the dull aspect in his friend's life and suffers the sudden blow of a friendship disownment, as it were. Colm is a clear example of someone in a relationship who is tired of the same old routine and wants more out of life. Being cruel to be kind, as he doesn't want to hurt Porrick, he just doesn't like his company anymore. It's very straightforward and simple as that.
This film's brutal.
It is, but it's great. These are powerful themes that can be relatable to everyone on some level who has suffered a breakup in the past, be it a friendship, family, or relationship, as the impact sustains nonetheless. Farrell and Gleeson are the standouts in the film for that reason alone. Kerry Condon is also wonderful as Siobhan, Porrick's sister, who mirrors the character of Colm greatly, as she too wishes to seize more out of life. Barry Keoghan brings the biggest laughs to the film as the island idiot Dominic, but there are also some tragic undercurrents that are hinted at with his character as well. So I'd label this film a dark comedy. That's what it is, Dan. It's a dark comedy. It's not just your every run-of-the-mill kind of funny movie. There's meaning behind the laughter. As with Martin McDonagh's films, this one greatly balances both comedy and tragedy. It's a huge mixture of genres, as it is a period piece, a comedy, a drama, and a tragedy, but all woven together brilliantly by a master director who is heavily underrated, let me tell you. I would have liked at least one scene in the beginning to show the friendship that we end up losing. Just a clip of proof that these two characters were once the best of friends. But hey-ho, it's not the end of the world that we didn't get it. It leaves a lot for the mystery of what their friendship was before the film began.
Opens up for a prequel as well.
Yeah, yeah, the Banshees of Inisherin, the prequel. The first pint of Guinness.
Love it.
Yeah, but to close, Dan, I deem this film to be the second best Martin McDonagh film I have seen of his, with 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri still being my favourite, and then in Bruges being behind this one, and 7 Psychopaths being the lowest, because he's only done 4 movies as far as I'm aware. Has he, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's.
I'm Dan. That's Steve.
No, I know. No, yeah, he's done that.
Just checking.
Yeah. I know. That's part of it.
4 movies, yeah.
Yeah, it's just 4. Is it Producer Man Steve? Good. So on that note, Dan, you're Dan. I'm
Yeah.
going to give the Banshees of Inisherin 4.5 stars out of 5.
Very high
It's
rating.
a very, very good film, and I will ask Producer Man Steve
well,
to
you've set the bar for November.
So far,
You
yeah.
set a bar. You set a
I
bar.
will ask Producer Man Steve to give his rating if you can remember it.
Yes, I do, mate. I also give it 4.5 stars out of 5 as well.
Yeah. See, like we're boasting a very good film here, Dan, and we're kicking the month off in style. But yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Maybe not your cup of tea in particular, but I recommend it to the public.
Well, there is another 4.5, if not 5 star, I'm expecting from you this month on the native theme.
Yes.
We'll see. But no, I think it's...
See, it's irritating because I've actually done a list of British commendables on Letterboxd, which is British films that I adore, and we've talked about a lot of them already. For example, I've got the list right here in front of me. So we've done Shaun of the Dead, we've done Hot Fuzz, we've done The World's End. I'm pretty sure we've done Eddie the Eagle. We've done 28 Days Later earlier this year.
We did.
We've done Love Actually to death. A Clockwork Orange we did recently. Life of Brian we did recently. I'm very sure we did.
Brian.
You, Brian. An American Werewolf in London we've done. I mean, technically American Werewolf in London is an American film.
It is, yeah.
But yeah, it's set in London. That's why I put it on that list. Kingsman we've done. Stardust we've done.
Have to do Stardust.
Chicken Run we've done. Christopher Robin we've done. We've done Paddington 1 and 2. Muppets Christmas Carol we've done. I think we've done Fighting with My Family. We've definitely done Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Yes.
We did Wonka at the start of the year.
You didn't like that at all.
No, I did. I liked Wonka. You getting it mixed up with something else?
I am.
Right, yeah, I was going to say.
But
If you got
what's
Charlie
his
in the Chocolate
name?
Factory.
What's the name? Yeah, with what's his face?
Oh, Johnny Depp.
That's the one.
Oh, God, yeah, that's the worst. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
And then I've got Wicked Little Letters, which I was planning to talk about tonight, but I'll save that one for next week. That's also a really good dark comedy. Snatch, which I haven't even written a review for yet. The Italian Job, haven't written a review yet for it. Monty Python's The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Ali G in the House.
Keep having the movie.
No, we've done that. That is the worst of the worst, and it's been done.
Harry Hill, the movie. You've not seen that yet, have you?
Oh, God have mercy.
That's a great film, isn't it, Steve? Just nod your
No.
head for his sake.
No.
Make him see it.
No.
Steve is the one that took me to see it.
Yes, I did.
I wasn't even going to go. He
Well-
took me. He made me go.
We've also got Bean, the ultimate disaster movie. To be fair, I might need to talk about that because that is so good.
You can't go wrong with.
Mr. Bean.
Can't go wrong with Bean.
Hetty. Yeah, so
If
good.
Rowan Atkinson's in it, you know it's a good film.
It's great. I've also got GoldenEye, my favourite James Bond movie. The In-Betweeners movie of 1917.
Yes.
And then, of course, I've got the Wallace and Gromit trilogy. But we did wrong trousers.
We did the best one. Although I'm interested for you to do a review on the new one in the new year.
Yes, yeah, I'll be kicking that off in style, don't worry.
I too have planned a little gap in Christmas to just blank everything out and get that watch. That's got to be done.
What would be our Christmas? What day would it still just? Is Monday's not like Christmas Eve or something this year? Is it? Have you got the calendar?
Christmas Eve on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday?
Yeah,
So-
Christmas Day is on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday?
So I'm guessing that we'll be doing the review on the 23rd then.
23rd, but then we'll have the 30th off.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. But hey, we'll power on to next week now, eh, Dan?
I can't believe it. I mean, look at how many weeks we've got. It's on the same screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more before Christmas.
Scary. That is scary. I've already started my Christmas shopping as well. I want to get all my Christmas shopping done and dusted before the end of this month.
Ah.
So before
yeah.
before the last payday of the year,
Well, payday. What's that? I too am gonna. Go. Sorry, that was a bit too cruel. I too am. I've started some Christmas shopping.
Good. Well, you can bank on another Lego from me and also another pop vinyl from me.
You can bank on something you don't want to open in front of your family from me. Right, have a good one, everyone.
And we can both bank on great Christmas cards from this guy.
Yay.
I have to hide some of them.
I swear to God, like you need to put something very offensive on his. Like I'm talking Animal Crossing levels of.
No, he did that before.
I know.
No. We're not going down that road. Right, thank you for watching. You can like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell and all the other stuff that the other YouTubers that are actually good at what they do tell you to do. Just do that here as well. And of course, you can get us over on Letterboxd. Tommy knows the details.
Yeah, Larkins95, Dan Moore Radio. You know where to follow us, guys. Feel free to follow us. Feel free to insult us on Letterboxd if you need to. But hey ho,
Now, I cannot wait for the new year because I've got a few surprises to be springing onto Tommy. All will be revealed in good time.
Yeah.
All will be revealed in good time.
That's scary.
It is scary.
It is
you
scary.
have a good one, and we will catch you next week here on the channel.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, you had to get it in, didn't you? Yeah. Steve just fired a spider killer gun
Right here.
at Dan's head. But yeah, that's the punishment you get for misspelling Beetlejuice last week.
I can correct it.
Please do.
I'm not going to, but I can.
Right. You're going to leave it out of spite.
Absolutely. Right, I'll see you all later. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.